Hey everybody, welcome to the Happy Harvest Homestead. Recently we've been having issues with our chicken eggs. We did just move all of our remaining adult hens who are not eaten by the predator yet into the goat pen / meat chick pen. So now our remaining layer hens and our older pullets and cockerels are all together. But while we managed to save 14 laying hens, we only get 1 or 2 eggs a day, and sometimes we can't find any eggs. Now, they are in the middle of molting, and moving locations can be stressful, and for a while we thought that might explain why we're getting so little. But I also have noticed some bits of eggshell places, and some chickens pecking at eggs. Last night, the 1 egg I collected from the barn, I held it out to a pullet, and it started pecking at it. So it's possible that another reason we're getting so few eggs is because the pullets are eating the chicken eggs. So today I'm going to start the process of trying to fix them of that habit. And the first thing I'm going to try is something I've heard of working. I've never tried it before, but we are going to now and see if it works. You take an egg, this is an empty egg, and we tried really hard to make a super small hole. And then we shook the egg white and yolk out. So this is an empty eggshell with a tiny hole. Now I'm going to put a tiny little funnel in here and see if I can funnel in some mustard. Then the idea is to put the egg in a regular spot and let the chickens peck it open, but then instead of eating the egg inside, they eat the mustard, and the mustard tastes gross, and that bad experience stops them from eating eggs ever again. If they actually do eat the egg, I might try it more than once because we have so many pullets in there. You know, if one chicken eats this egg, then there's a whole bunch of other chickens who didn't learn that lesson, but we'll have to see if it even works to begin with. The part I'm most nervous about is getting the mustard in there. This is a tiny hole, and there's a lot of mustard that has to go in, and the mustard we have is pretty thick. Maybe I'll water it down or something, because I don't know how you're going to get it in there. Okay, so I'm spooning in tiny handfuls of mustard, then shaking the egg really hard, and it is going in slowly. So I had to do several different things to get it about 3/4 full, and it got very messy, but I think this is as good as we're going to get. And I've wasted enough mustard falling down the sides and on the counter. So I'm going to try to clean up the area around the mustard, and hopefully the mustard will actually stay in. I'm afraid if I turn it over or something, it's going to fall out, you know? Okay, I'm going to put it in a place where the chickens usually lay eggs. This is a fake egg under here. It's to promote the hens to lay in the right spot. So this one's just going to go right there. Hopefully some of the mustard stays in. And I guess I'll come check back on it later. Who else is super excited to see if they ate the egg or not? I know, I'm curious. Oh my gosh! It's gone! It's gone! Look, there's only one. I don't see any trace of yellow anywhere. No eggshell either. Did they eat the mustard? So I'm looking all around and it's completely gone. Mustard and everything. Not even a splatter of yellow or eggshell. So I guess that didn't work because they ate it and seemed to enjoy it. I guess I'll have to think of something else to try. But here is some good news. We have 1 egg, just 1, but it's not eaten. Not sure if the pullets didn't see it or they didn't want to eat it, but I found 1 egg. That's better than none. Wait a minute, guys. Look at this. Look what I found. It's way far away from where it originally was, but it looks like a whole bunch of mustard and eggshell. I finally found a bit of it. They definitely decimated it. Ate it all up. Those naughty chickens. Oh! Could it have been the goats who, cracked the egg and the chickens just ate the cracked one? It could have been a goat who started the damage, and the chickens just finished it. Maybe I'll try another egg, but this time put it where the goats can't get to it, and see if the chickens mess it up again, or if it's the goats who are at fault. Alright, I have the 2nd egg with mustard in it. This time it was a bit easier to get the mustard in because I had a bit of practice. I am in the rabbit side of the barn, so the goats can't get in here. So this egg is going to go in one of the usual spots, which is right here. I'm going to cover up the little hole, and now it looks like a normal egg. Hopefully the chickens leave it alone all day and don't eat it. Well, as you can see, the egg is here.
I thought it was gone because it was covered by straw, but it looks like it's here. But it definitely is cracked more. I'm not sure if they ate it or not. That's really weird. Maybe they stepped on it or something, or started eating it and then tasted the mustard. Maybe I'll just leave it here and see if it continues to be left alone and the mustard actually is a good repellent, or if just something weird happened and it's fully eaten tomorrow. It's the next morning and the egg is crushed and eaten. So we definitely have a problem with eating eggs. It's not the goats doing it. You nasty chickens, you! So the experiment is a failure. Having mustard inside of an eggshell does not deter the chickens from eating the eggs. So I'm gonna have to find a different way to stop these chickens from eating their eggs.